Hello, my sweet, sweet doll faces. I wanted to give you guys my ultimate guide to what you should add to your baby registry. Some of it's practical, some of it isn't, because not everything needs to be practical, and it's not just about the baby, it's also about the mom. So I have a few different categories. Some make sense, some don't. It's fine. And I just wanted to say the registries and like the links that we used were Amazon and Babylist, and you can use Babylist. Like Babylist is really nice because you can you can link things from like pretty much any store, any website, and Amazon, so it's kind of easier to keep it all in one place. And I know at least for sure with Amazon, I'm not sure about Babylist, but once either your date for your baby shower was passed or your due date, you get like a discount code for everything else that's like left in your registry. You can get at a discount, I think, but I don't really exactly remember because we did that with our first daughter and that was 2 years ago now. I did have a baby sprinkle, and we have everything from Mariposa still, even though I thought I was going to be one and done. And I gave everything to my siblings, and my parents luckily have a giant basement, which we all use as a storage space now. So literally I just had to go digging around there and get it all out of their basement. So we have like literally everything, give or take. Like we needed like a few new like outfits and stuff because we really used those up. Like we didn't even, like some of Mariposa's nightgowns we like wore out. Like we just threw them away like after, didn't even bother giving them to my sisters or brothers, like whatever. Yeah, and then some things we just needed to buy new anyways. So here is everything. I like walked around the house as like a little inventory too. So here's what I had on my baby registry, and I think is a really great idea. First category is things baby sits on. So, or sits in, I guess. Car seat. I'm going to leave links from my pediatrician. When we were asking about car seats and toddler seats for our 2-year-old, she sent me over a link for like pediatrician recommended, safety tested, and all different price points for infants, toddlers, kids, special needs, like anything. So, and they update it yearly. So I will leave that linked below so that you all can choose, or if you like have your eye on one and you want to like make sure it's like safe or something, that's fine. We went with the UPPAbaby infant car seat because, well, of course, because it was safe, but you could get it in pink. I like pink a lot, so we went with pink. And it came, like you could get like all the accessories kind of go together. So we also went ahead and got the pink bassinet that goes with the stroller. So like the stroller set, we got the infant car seat fits in the base of the stroller. It folds up really nicely, in my opinion. I can keep it in the trunk of my car. I can keep it in the trunk of my car and pull it out with one hand while I'm holding my toddler, like, and like set it up. It's got like a good bottom to it. The only complaint I have is that like there's not really a great like cup holder. It doesn't come with one. You can like buy this accessory for the cup holder, but like there's not like a good like cup holder or spot for your phone, and they make like off-brand things, but I didn't even like those. So that is my one and only complaint. You can fit 2 toddler seats on there, or like you have to get like the extra accessories for it, but you can fit 2 toddler seats, a toddler seat, a bassinet, and a car seat, or a car seat and a bassinet. Did I say that? Car seat and bassinet, toddler seat and bassinet. I kept the bassinet because one of my dogs can't walk as far as the other one sometimes for our walks, so she gets in there. So it's gonna be great for the next baby too to have. There's also this little accessory that we just ordered for a toddler that it's like a little scooter on the back on wheels, so she can ride along and I push and the baby is in the car seat or the bassinet or whatever. So I thought that was like a really fun accessory as well. So we went with the Uppa Baby Vista 2 and we like have had it for 2 years. It's in amazing condition. All of it's easy to clean. It takes a second. Look up a YouTube video how to take things apart because it's confusing at first, but totally doable, easy to wash, easy to put back together once you get the hang of it. And yeah, it comes in other colors than pink too, but it's a really nice one. All right, something that I didn't buy that we just happened to get as a hand-me-down was a swing. And I mean, you really just don't know the kid until they're here. So some things it's like you can wait until they're here, if that makes sense, to see. Like Mariposa was starting to have like the witching hour or whatever. Like she just needed to be like held and walked around or like bounced or something or rocked. And we were like tired. So she like loved the swing. So some go like side to side, but some go like front to back. And if it's a really good one, you can just turn the seat so it'll go backwards or sideways. And that's in their storage room. So we will pull that out if we need to again. A boppy and or a breast friend. So it's like a pillow that goes like around your stomach so that you just like have like arm support to hold your baby, whether you're breastfeeding, whether you are nap trapped, whether you are formula or bottle feeding, like whatever. It's so nice to have just to like hold and like have like that extra like cushion under you to hold them and not like, it just makes everything more comfortable. My friend who is having twins just got a special one that they make in case like for holding twins and breastfeeding 2 babies at a time. Like it's crazy. So they exist for twins as well. Okay, we got the DockATot. It was actually a hand-me-down from a friend, which we love a hand-me-down. And then I just ordered new covers off Amazon, and we love the DockATot. They make like off-brand DockATots as well. We just really preferred the shape of the DockATot. We were having trouble finding like a dupe version that was quite the same. It's really easy to clean and take apart and like wash the cover thing. And that's actually what we put in our bed. This is controversial. That's what we put in our bed in between us, right by our heads. And that's where Mariposa slept for a few months, was right there with a loose blanket. This baby, I did get like sleep sacks and blankets just because, but it just depends on the kid and it depends on what you are comfortable with and what feels right for you and your family. High chairs. Okay, here's one of my biggest things. If you are concerned with the color of things and aesthetics in your house, that is absolutely justified. I care very much about the decor and the aesthetic of my house, and picking out all these baby things and like a high chair was no different. So I went with the Hot Mom high chair. It doesn't really matter, like you just can pick like whatever high chair you want. This one's like white and rose gold. It goes beautiful with our dining set. Our kitchen table is literally like a white quartz tabletop with a rose gold base. And this one it goes like up and down. I think technically it's like, oh, it can grow with your kid until they're like a whole kid and they can like sit at the table. I don't know if it's like that serious, but the top tray is easy enough to clean. The bottom tray is like a little bit, I mean, I guess you would have that issue with like any tray that comes out too. Like it's an annoying thing to clean, but it's easy enough to clean. The only thing that you need to be worried about for high chairs is that they have like somewhere they can set their feet on, because you don't want their feet dangling for developmental reasons, for swallowing, for speech, all sorts of stuff. If you think about it, like how comfortable are you whenever you sit on like a tall stool at a bar or something and your feet are like just dangling and they can fall asleep. So they need somewhere that they have foot support. That's the only thing. Well, and like that it has a buckle and is like safe. Baby baths. So I think it's great if you can just like bathe your baby in the sink. One of the things that I was like, Carter, if we're gonna have a kid, now we're having a second kid, I was like, I need a different kitchen sink because it was like 2 squares. It is 2 squares still. That is the one thing we have not done yet, is switch the kitchen sink so that it's like really big. I was gonna get one of those like cushiony like things that you put in there, like in the sink. You can do it in the tub too with these things too, but it's just like easier if you have it in the sink because it's just like not having to be on the ground in a normal bathtub, but you know, it's fine. So I ended up not getting a new sink, so I didn't go with like the cushion bath thing that you just like set them in. But it ended up working out better anyways because I started to think about it and I was like, I bet those things like don't dry out very well and get like stinky and gross quickly, but I guess you could wash it in the washing machine maybe. So I went with just like the OG, like it's like the plastic tub. It's pink. It has like this like little like hammock seat thing in it. So like when they're a little baby, you can just like lay them in it. When they're a little bit bigger, it has a seat, and then eventually they obviously outgrow it. But this one's just like white and pink. It's adorable. We would fill it up, put it on the counter, like just the kitchen counter, and give her a bath so that she was like, again, at our level. There was no reason to have it on the floor. She has always loved baths. And then honestly, even up until she was a toddler, I would put that bath in my shower because she is a Velcro baby and always needs to be by me. Even if my husband's home and like can watch her, she just prefers to like hang with me most of the time. So I would like put her in the little bubble bath in my shower while I was actively showering, and that was really fun for her too. And so that, we still have the same one. We'll keep that one. It had like a little drain in the bottom. It's like a little, I mean, it's heavy whenever it's got water in it, but my husband would mostly just do that part of stuff. But if you like don't have help, you can just keep it right by the sink and like dump it afterwards if you need. It's also easy to clean because it's just like hard plastic. Along with the bath, I'm going to talk about baby washcloths. You can look them up on Amazon. They come in any color in a big pack of multiples. They're just really soft. You can use them to remove your makeup if you want. And baby towels. So just little soft little thing with a hoodie. Mariposa has like definitely outgrown the ones we still have. Like I need to get her own like big girl towels, but they're gonna be great for the next baby carrier wearer situation. So we didn't have one for some reason, and it actually worked out better because Mariposa was the weirdest baby. I've worked childcare for 15 years. I've been a nanny, a preschool teacher. I've the oldest of 8 kids, and I've never met a kid or straight out of the womb wanted to be sitting up so that she could see everything. She did not like to lay down unless she was like sleeping. That was actually part of the reason neither of us cared for breastfeeding, because she didn't want to lay down, so we would like kind of try sitting up, and I was pumping I just pumped exclusively afterwards. Like it turned out fine for us. And she did not ever want to be held like a baby or like swaddled or facing us. She always had to be facing out. We actually just carried her on our hip, but like both legs out, not like a toddler. It wasn't until after she turned 1 that she would like let us hold her like a regular kid on our hip. So you can't baby wear babies facing out until they're like a few months old. So we ended up like not using that because she didn't need it. Eventually we did get one. We got the Baby Bjorn, the pink one. It's like heavy duty. It looks like you're hiking. We got it in pink. And that was really nice for a little while. It was like by the time we could use it, she was like getting so big, but I would use it because she was a Velcro baby, and it was like nice to be able to use like 2 hands while I was cooking or something and like baby wear her, and you could put it like on your back so she was like a backpack and see out. We would do that sometimes. But for this baby, I just have a feeling she's gonna be like a normal baby that likes to cuddle and be like inward or whatever. So it's like, I don't know if it's bamboo or not, but like the stretchy kind that you like wrap around your arms and your waist and the baby. Because I think that would just be like most comfortable to get like on and off the couch like while you're wearing. And then with her being in the middle, instead of I did get a sling one, but now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm like, I could have one baby here and carry Mariposa on this side because I'm gonna have 2 Velcro babies. I know it. Anyways, Mariposa's gonna want to be included in everything and loves to be held by me, so I'm like trying to figure out how to hold them both. And I think like the stretchy, comfortable one, we still have the baby Bjorn. We're gonna keep that. My husband really liked it, so but this other one I think is just gonna be like a little bit lighter and more comfortable rather than feeling like a backpack, if that makes sense. And then a tummy time like little play mat I got for Mariposa. It was like a little pink donut thing, and I've since I gave it away. But the one that I'm getting for this baby is from Anthropology, and it looks like this little like pastel house thing. It's really cute. I do recommend getting like a little play mat because I would like use blankets sometimes and the baby can just like get bunched up in it. Yeah, but it's like none of it's that serious. It's so temporary. Like they grow out of things so quickly and like needing that so quickly. Let's talk baby accessories. So pacifiers, like again, it kind of just depends on the kid. Like some kids might not take a pacifier, some might suck their thumb and you have no choice in the matter. Like some just don't need anything. For our babies, just because it was gifted to us, we have a dentist in the family. And she was like, I'm getting the pacifiers. I know what's best. So it's the MAM pacifiers, and I think they're brilliant because they grow with the baby. So like you can get them like 0 to 3 months, 0 to 6 months, 6 months to 12 months, 12 months to 16 months, like and so on, to 24 months plus whatever, like whenever you start to get rid of it. And some of them, like in a pack, glow in the dark. You do not understand having a glow-in-the-dark passy at night whenever you're trying to sleep and you need to find it, like they've spit it out. I still use it for my toddler. Like it's the most brilliant thing. We did not realize they were glow-in-the-dark at first, and one night we were laying in bed in the dark and I was like, Carter, I was like, what is glowing? And then once we realized that like having a glow-in-the-dark passy is so smart. So we go with the MAM because they grow with them and like they're not going to cause as many problems as having like the hospital pacifiers where like it can like round them out. And we only let her have them whenever she's like falling asleep or asleep. She was not a colicky baby, so we were able to do that. We didn't just like have to pacify her. So I mean, obviously you're going to do what you need to do, and if you have a colicky baby that is fussy and you need a break, then absolutely you're going to use whatever means you can. The bottles we went with were the Tommy Tippy, the glass bottles. I mean, I've been in childcare for a while, so I've seen everything. And the Tommy Tippy, they're plastic ones. They make these little mini round ones, and they're so cute. They don't come in the glass one that small. But we went with the glass as to avoid, plastic, since you're constantly like washing these and scrubbing them and stuff. And the only dangerous part is that you can drop them in glasses everywhere. We had 5 with Mariposa and 2 have survived. Just honestly, they were all broken by adults. So like, we were washing it and it broke on the tile, it broke at the park on the sidewalk, like that sort of thing. So we went with the Tommy Tippy and had no stomach issues, no gas issues. Carter was really good about like getting her to like fart and poop and burp after a feeding. So I would just focus on that. But if you have like a really colicky baby, I don't know about that sort of thing. So go with what you think is best, or ask your pediatrician or another mom. Okay, the Passy clips. This is very nice. We didn't really put them on her, but we would put them on things that she like was in. So we would like put it like on the swing, like the side of the swing, so that it was like easy to get to. I put it on like her infant car seat so that like if we were driving and she was losing it and needed the passy, I could find it without having to stop the car or turn around and look. Like I could just like grab it and put it in her mouth from behind. I shared that on TikTok years ago, and one mom was like, that's actually not safe to like have anything strapped to their car seat. And whether that is true or not, I don't know how much damage like a passy can do. If you've ever had a screaming child where you cannot get immediately to, kills your soul and hurts your heart and like is just the worst feeling ever. So anything you can do, like it's just not safe for you to drive like being that stressed out either. So we've never had any issues. I don't know how true that statement was from that mom, but I know she, meant well, hopefully, or whatever. But passy clips, yeah, like they were fine. I think whenever she was really little, we had them like clipped on our bed until I guess we figured out the glow in the dark thing. But yeah, it's not a bad thing to have. Baby nightgowns. I know some people are like, zipping is better than snapping. Like snaps do take a lot longer. So like if there's like a cute outfit, like a cutesy outfit, you're like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it has snaps or what. They like make magnet ones now too. But like get the cute thing, but don't like expect for your baby to like live in that, because like constantly changing diapers and this and that, it's just a lot easier in nightgown. I despise bamboo. It is so hard to get a little floppy blob baby like in that stretchy fabric, especially if you give her a bath, like if you give your baby a bath and then like lotion or oil them. It is so hard to get those freaking things on, in my opinion. If your baby also has like maybe like eczema or like sensitive skin, it might just work better for you. And if it gives you peace of mind, that's fine. They come in beautiful prints and patterns. They're very popular. We had a couple. It kind of it's nicer to have them like as they're older and like can like help you get their arms and legs in. But the ones that Mariposa lived in and that we already bought more for her, they're little cotton from Amazon, little cotton pajamas, and they aren't too long because I don't understand the super long ones where you tie them. Like I think those are stupid too. Just these, there's not even a drawstring, like it's just like a little elastic, so it's like keeps their feet in enough, but like you can just like pull it out for a diaper change or slip it off of them. It does have the option for the little mitten things, which we never used. Babies like discover things with their hands. They need to be able to feel things, and it also means that they might like scratch their face or something. Like it's just, that's how they learn. Like it's just part of the process. But if it's really stressing you out, then use them, try to like maybe use them sometimes, but it's okay. It's all part of the learning experience. And then little booties or socks. Mariposa lived in these little newborn UGG little booties. I did give them away, but I added it to my baby sprinkle registry. And we've got like little white ones for this one now. So she would just live in her little UGG booties and the little nightgowns. And it's such a cute outfit and they're easy to wash. And yeah, so that's how we kept their little feet warm. An accessory, Gems by Laura matching bracelets. So Mariposa has the little pearl one. I have this one, and I got this one for Mother's Day. Mariposa's had hers since she was born, but I didn't have her wearing it until she like got into bracelets. Then I was like, I have to have a matching one, and we went ahead and ordered Mariposa the bigger size, and so now we have the newborn size for this baby, and I think that's gonna help Mariposa, who is 2, understand kind of like what's happening, that there's a new baby coming. If we're all wearing matching bracelets, she'll be like, oh, this baby belongs with us. So yeah, I absolutely love Gems by Laura. I'm gonna get more. I've already got my Christmas present picked out like from Gems by Laura. But anyways, okay, a diaper bag. Some of you all are gonna be wanting practical, efficient, not worried about aesthetic, not being cute. I've got some friends who like love a backpack, and that is great. My diaper bag is also my purse. And I'm a fashionista and want everything to be cute. So I got a pink Chanel tote. It's not real. It's from Facebook. Anyways, I love it. I get compliments on it all the time. Nobody cares. And I saved a bunch of money not buying a real one as a diaper bag / purse. I love it because it's got like the short handles and like the long chain that you can like just put on around your shoulder. And it's easy to carry, a baby and that, and it carries diapers, diaper cream, wallet, keys, makeup. You can carry all your stuff, and it's all in one bag. So I really like that one. And also, would suggest getting a changing pad that you can put in your diaper bag and take with you, because it's just nice to be able to lay them on something that you know is clean and more comfortable than just like the hard changing table wherever you're at, whether it's like a restaurant, the library, a store, like wherever. So the one that I just got, my sister got it for me, is so cute. It's Beaufort Bonnet Company, and it's just like this pink one. It's really big, it's cushiony. It looks like a clutch itself, but I love that one. So we've got that one for this baby. Okay, moving on. Next category, monitor. I'm only saying monitor because we have one, not multiple. It's not monitors. And my husband, who is a tech guy, he is literally the director of technology in his department, and he has very many opinions about technology and baby monitors. So I've got it linked here. I don't even know what it's called, but we got this one because it does not connect to Wi-Fi. You cannot see the baby from your phone wherever you are. You have to have the physical monitor. And because it's not hooked up to Wi-Fi, it's just like a camera and a monitor. It can't be hacked, because the other things can be. If it's connected to your Wi-Fi and other things, apparently, I don't know about these things, but my husband, who is a genius, worries about that sort of thing, which rightfully so. So we do not have anything that connects to the Wi-Fi or our phones for that reason. Okay, let's talk about baby beauty. First on the list is butt paste. We have Boudreaux's butt paste. We have the like ultra butt paste, and we have the pink salve. The pink salve is like slightly mentholy, and I didn't think I would like that one, but my daughter actually preferred that one. So the pink salve, and it's pink. Oh my God, it's so cute, so cute. Anyways, that's the one that we would use. We use the pipette, lotion, baby wash, soap, shampoo, oil, balm. We use all of those. And also, now that she's bigger and fragrance is fine, I use the Nema wash for her, and it smells incredible, like a sweet, rosy baby doll, Barbie. Oh, it smells so good. It's a very light fragrance, but that one is the one that we use for Mariposa, and we'll use once this baby is a little bit older too, and it smells so good. We got the Freedom Mom like hair wash set, or hairbrush set. It's got like a comb and a brush and like a sponge. And I did buy like the Freedom Mom nail clippers, but I just prefer using my manicure kit on her because I'm more comfortable using it. And it's just like, yeah, kids don't sit still, babies don't sit still. Like, it's stressful enough. Like, just use what you're comfortable with. But that's what I liked. I know I've seen some people use like the automatic like nail file thing. I don't know. That might work too. Now, things to add to your baby registry category. Things for the mom. We need to be treated as well. And I had no problem adding things that I wanted for myself to the baby registry, and no one had an issue buying them for me. You know what I mean? So, a wireless pump, and I have the Spectra pump. I got it through insurance. I actually just got a second one because as much as I was ready to give up pumping, I did love pumping and having an oversupply. I have 2 deep freezers still. That I filled up. They're obviously empty now. Mariposa has gone through all of it, but we saved it for this baby so that I could be a cow, literally getting milked every 3 hours. Anyways, I have the Spectra, which I love, and I was, one of my friends gave me the wireless pump, the Willows. I loved those. They're really nice, but I did not use them daily once I was like pumping for milk. Like, I just couldn't see what was happening as much. I couldn't like get my hands around to feel, because I would pump until I was empty. And but I used them for colostrum collection the first time, and this time I do pump a few times a week for 20 minutes. I know it's controversial, and my midwives, recommended I don't do that, but based on the studies, if you look up evidence-based birth, and you can look up like literally anything, it's this lady that she explains like studies to you, like medical studies, that those of us who can't read medical studies, she explains it to us in ways that we will understand. And so I learned from that like pumping like 2 or 3 times a week, because my colostrum came in really early and I don't want that to be wasted. And so I ordered like sterile, just plastic disposable syringes off of Amazon. I got a box of 100. I'm not using 100, but that's what I use to collect my colostrum with. And I would not want to use the Spectra pump to collect colostrum, because that would like be such a mess. So much colostrum would like get wasted. But if you're like, should I buy the wireless one just to collect colostrum? No. So anyways, but if that's something that you're thinking about, or maybe you're planning on breastfeeding, and you just like want like something to be pumping on the other side, that's really practical. I tried to breastfeed Mariposa. I'm going to try breastfeeding this one and pumping. Now that I'm an experienced mom who pumps, I'm gonna try to do both. I think that would be really sweet. My favorite milk freezer bags are the Medela. I'm gonna have everything links below that I'm talking about, but those are my favorite. They're, I think, like the cheapest, and they work perfectly fine. Like we've only had like maybe out of like 500 or 800 bags that were frozen, like get a little hole in the bottom, and you figure it out really quickly as you're thawing. But and that was probably just us being like really rough on them, like throwing them from freezer to freezer as we like needed to reorganize. But besides that, like absolutely no complaints, and they're the most affordable and they're disposable. So like, you know, something for the mom, a belly binding gift set. I got this for myself. It's from like Belly Bind. You can follow their Instagram. I got the whole like fancy set. It comes with like this cream to rub on your stomach. You get like, you can pick out the color of your belly binding cloth, and it comes with like a candle and like all this stuff to make it like a whole like ritual for you. And it's for postpartum. So you can like bind your belly back together gently, but you can pick out whatever color you want. And you can have someone come to your house and do it for you. You can have an online consultation. There's videos, all this stuff. So that is my favorite thing. I still have mine from last time, and I will be using it again this time. And it doesn't matter if you had vaginal or C-section. I had C-section, and because I was not feeling good, I didn't do it as often as I thought I would, but I plan on doing it a lot more this time. Pumping bras and breastfeeding bras, if you're planning on doing either, there is a difference. If you think that by any stretch of your imagination that you are going to pump, just get the pumping bras, because they unlatch for like a nursing bra, and they have like this like hole so that you stick the pump in and it's hands-free. There you go. They're just on Amazon. I really loved the Bamboobies breast pads. They're just there to collect the milk that like maybe you like when you're let down, like especially in the beginning, whenever your milk first come in, it just like your body isn't like regulated yet, or like if you fall asleep and like, you know, you get too big and like they leak out. It's just something, and they're reusable and washable, so you're not having to throw away and dispose of your Bamboobies. Freezer ice packs. I got these cute ones. They're like for kids, but they're round, and I would put them in my bra because your nipples are really sore. Yeah. So I got those for my boobs, and the Silverettes nipple covers. I would keep those in the fridge. They're so thin that they like warm up really quickly, but they're supposedly healing. I don't know. I used them all the time, and especially like the one time I had a clogged milk duct, that was the worst thing ever. I used that and the ice pack and warmers, and honestly my vibrator, because I was like trying to loosen everything up, and finally Carter was able to suck out the clog while I was in the shower. It was not fun. Okay, so something else for the moms. You guys, sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm 35, almost 36 weeks pregnant. It's a lot. So, robes. This was actually one that my mother-in-law got me from my Registry for my baby sprinkle. It's this Beaufort Bonnet Company, just like a little cotton thing. I'll take it to the hospital with me. I'm going to wear it all the time. I'm already wearing it. And I've got like the baby's matching little nightgown. So yeah, this and one of my other favorite robes is by Nothing Fits But. I will have that linked below as well. Get mom's comfy pajamas. Okay, comfy pajamas. I have a matching set in this that my mom got me of comfy pajamas. Anyone pregnant, you know that you are so excited to wear pants again and not have a belly. So I've been buying up pants and stuff. I'm so excited to wear pants and not have a belly. Obviously, your belly won't shrink right back to size immediately, but it does go down. And there's not like a whole baby with bones and muscles obstructing your stomach. So anyways, get yourself some comfy pants or have someone else get you comfy pants. And you are going to need a cute cup or tumbler for hydrating. So I'm going to list some of my favorites down below, whether it's Stanley, Love Shack Fancy, Hydro Peak, and you need a cute little straw. And I will also include the straw toppers that protect your lips from getting wrinkles like a smoker. Anyways, that is all I have on my list. If you're watching this to get ideas for gifts, I should have said this in the beginning. If you're like looking to get someone a gift and you're like, I don't know what to get, first of all, stick with the registry. Just stick with the registry. Don't go getting something else that you think they're gonna like unless you really are so sure, or like it's a splurge item that they probably wouldn't have added to their registry, but you know they want. Or if you want to go off script, get something from their registry that you know they want and then give them the thing. But if you're going to give them the thing that's not on their registry, include a gift receipt. Because then it's just going to go to waste. Like you've wasted your money because you think you know what someone is going to like. So that is my advice, is stick with the registry. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Bye, dolls.